All right. Welcome back to the M25 Show. My name's Albert.
My name is Eddie.
And I'm Steve. And you can see I wasn't fast enough to get everything done with the song. Thank
Oh, Eddie
Eddie.
picked it.
We thank Eddie today for this song choice.
Hey, who makes the video? Okay. So
Eddie picked the song today. I was gonna put Brown Sugar.
We're taking requests today.
Taking request for what? Our intro song?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let's
kind of
see
late
here.
now, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a little late, Eddie. I think we already did it.
We did already.
You know what? We'll start the show all over again.
You want to start it again?
No, that's cool. We'll just keep
Eddie,
rolling.
you don't like brown sugar?
Call
like
in your
brown sugar.
request.
I like brown sugar.
You do?
Let's keep rolling though.
Okay. Oh god, yeah, I put my glasses on. Everybody's looking darker.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's looking like brown sugar.
Hey, speaking of glasses, someone at my other job bought some Ray-Bans that you can record off with.
Oh, I heard about those.
That's crazy, huh?
They got the little recorder in the middle of the.
Yeah.
So that's like if you ever get in a blowjob, you put them on and then you could like record it and keep it for yourself. Like, if you
Unbelievable.
want
This
to
guy.
have some playful time by yourself.
Wear your glasses while you're getting one.
Yeah, why not?
Do you tell the girl?
Should I wear my
No.
sunglasses at night?
Well, is it in the contract?
I don't know.
It
Like,
depends.
say you meet a woman and she likes you and she wants to do that to you, right? She wants to give you
Yeah.
a blowjob.
You know, wait. Let
I
me
mean-
get my glasses.
Well, no, you already got them on because
Hold on, honey. Let me get my sunglasses.
you put your special glasses out. It's got the big old lens in the middle.
she doesn't notice.
Would you tell her, Eddie?
You tell her. Let's go do it outside so you can wear your sunglasses.
Probably not.
Oh, you would record her without
Oh.
consent?
Yeah.
Instead of Pornhub.
Oh,
I'd say I forgot. Oh, I forgot this. I had a camera.
oh
New
Lord.
glasses.
Yeah, you know, Eddie, you're bringing us down. You know, Steve and I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Of course,
we'd be upfront. You know, if she said no, we respect her wishes. But you know,
Yeah,
look at
of
this
course
guy right
Steve
here.
wouldn't.
You know, the guy on
Oh.
the top right. You know, he's the deviant.
I would never do such a thing. I would just be happy to be getting one. You
It's
know?
from the guy who takes pictures in laundromats.
What are you talking about? Hey, I was telling you, I'm not even going to go into that story.
I agree, Eddie.
Ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Let me see here. I don't know how to do this. Oh well. I was gonna put
Is that what you
Yeah,
told her?
You know how much they are, Steve?
those glasses.
Yeah.
No, that's not something I want to get a record. What is it? What are they called? Just recording glasses?
I thought they were
Sunglasses?
like virtual reality glasses, but they're it says to record actually. Wow.
Yeah, you
Well,
record them and they
I
go.
think I've seen them. That you can also like on the this part. You know, you can hear like music and stuff. It has like Bluetooth. You can hook up to your phone.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Yeah, so
yes,
it's not-
Eddie.
It's not just a camera.
I did
Oh.
not
You
I did not
you,
know that.
You can use it for good things. You know, not
Yeah.
deviant Steve like things.
You could be rocking out on
Yeah, I'm having trouble here.
while you're recording. While you're recording the act, you could be rocking out, huh?
Oh, so you could hear music while you're recording?
Well, apparently.
Damn,
Yeah.
how do you know?
Or you can listen to the M25 Show podcast.
There you go.
Mm. Well, I don't know how to do this.
Do what?
I'm trying to post a picture. So how would I do that? Would I have to go
No.
to another account?
I've never had to post a picture, so
You've never posted a picture on Facebook
Whoa,
on a
whoa,
comment
whoa.
on a comment box?
no.
Man,
I
how
haven't.
come I'm the only one that's ever done anything for the first time on this show?
I haven't.
Well,
No,
we
Eddie's
know you have.
Eddie's not on Facebook. Period. So
Oh, hey, do you like that we're on TikTok now?
Yeah.
Alberto, did you know we're on TikTok now?
yeah.
Hey, is anybody watching the show? Are we live? Because I went to the
Yeah.
Steve's
It
stream.
says
I'm
it.
sorry, people, for all the commotion
You know,
right now. but-
every show, man, we got this problem.
It's because it's the wrong date.
No, oh, there it is. Okay, here's what I'm gonna. Oh shit!
It's the wrong
doesn't
day,
work.
Steve. That's why.
Okay,
What,
this
what
is
was
what
what
I'm.
was that dripping water I heard?
It's my
Oh.
cell phone because I was we
I
had
thought I thought Eddie had sprung a leak.
you remember David. Eddie,
Yes.
you're David Dugan. Good morning, David. Well,
Good
he
morning.
drew a cartoon for our guest that's coming on,
Mm-hmm.
and for Dogs by Debin, and I was trying to post it in the comment box so she could see it, but I don't know how to do it. I guess you can't do it when it's live. I'll have to do it afterwards. So I was trying. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know how to post a picture during a live show. So that's what I was doing. So I apologize to the podcast listeners later who are going to hear the show.
Mm-hmm.
And wasting their time.
Yeah, you see the podcast listeners, they miss out. I think they could watch the live stream and see everything that we do chaotic live.
But
You know,
not everybody can
To,
tune in this
to which
before
certain.
I would
before
tell them
Alberto could.
go ahead and skip it because you don't really want to look at us.
They're working.
Well, I don't know about you, but I know people want to come look at me, like Debin. I know she's waiting. You know, speaking of Debin, she's in the green room already, Eddie.
All right.
You remember Debin? How long ago did we have her on? Do you remember, Alberto?
Nope.
I don't
It's
remember how
about 4
long
or
ago.
5 years ago. You don't remember having her on?
I remember having her on, but I don't remember how long ago. Like
I
when
think it's about 4 or 5 years, maybe.
first couple of years, one.
I think so. It was
Oh,
she runs a rescue.
Be nice to have her back.
Yes, Eddie's always says
We're
Eddie
gonna have her
always
back, so
Eddie always says the right things, doesn't he?
Mhm.
it'd be nice to have her back. You know, she's in the
Yeah.
green room waiting. Okay.
She's already back, Eddie. She's here.
Wasn't she in Missouri that did the? Yeah, I think she was from Missouri.
Yes.
Yes, she's in Missouri.
See, I remember.
I'm gonna have to ask what part. Was she in Kansas City?
Yes.
Oh, she
I don't-
was. Oh, wow. Okay, my girl all the way. Go Chiefs. Oh
She's a
man.
Bronco fan.
No, no, don't say that. What's the matter with you? So, yeah, after we're gonna have her on in just a few minutes, and before I start, I want to talk about Natural Wonders, one of our sponsors that Alberto's got to get on our website because
Mhm.
they
I
actually
gotta
have
do
a
it all.
website, and if you go to Natural Wonders, their website, and shop there, when you're checking out, if you put in the promo code the M25 Show, you'll get 25% off, and they have it's natural beauty products. Alberto, is that how you would explain it?
Yeah, Eddie's modeling for us right now.
Yes, Eddie uses the shampoo, and
No, the hemp lotion.
And the lotion.
oh, it's a lotion. Okay, shampoo. Eddie
Oh,
uses it all.
no, Eddie's gonna use it right now.
Oh no, don't use the lotion right now,
Puts
Eddie.
the
Wait
lotion
till you're
in
off the
the
show.
basket.
Okay.
Put
It's
the
not
lotion in the basket.
Jesus. It's not that kind of lotion, Eddie.
But Eddie uses Alyssa uses all the nice face products and all that stuff, and
And she hasn't been seen for a few months.
yes, she's off on medical leave, Alberto. Just
Oh,
leave her alone, okay? She's off, and she'll be off for I don't know how much
Okay.
longer. And what was I going to say? Natural Wonders. When you go to the website, natural is spelled like natural, and wonders is spelled WUNDERZ. So
Yes.
naturalwonders.com. Go on there and do some shopping, and then don't forget to put the M25 Show promo code, and you can get a 25% discount. And once Alberto puts up the website on our website, then we'll be
A
rolling.
link. I can't put a website on our website.
I'll put up whatever you can. I'm glad you pay attention. That's one thing that you do good is pay attention on other people's shortcomings.
And if you enter the promo code Steve, Steve will pay for all your order.
Yes, I'll pay for all of Debin stuff. That's what I'll pay for. How's that? That's about as far as I go. You guys buy your own stuff. All right. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about today. Oh my God, a lot has happened. We were off last week, and we got a lot to talk about. I'm very excited. Debin's coming on. She's I don't know. I don't know what they call it. A dog rescue. I'm not sure. When she comes on, we'll get the exact name of it, but it's called Dogs by Debin, and I think they're a dog red. They rescue dogs and animals, and they get it if they're not doing so well, they get them back healthy and all that stuff, and try to find good homes for them.
They do good things for pets.
They do. Yeah, there you go. Eddie, you don't say very good things very often, but today that was a good one. I like it. They do good things for pets, and that's a good thing because That's a big problem in this world about people wanting pets, and once they get them, you know, they don't
Yep.
understand. Some don't understand it. You got to take time out with them, and
Yeah,
it's just not. Oh, okay, we just throw them in the backyard or
you gotta show them some love.
show them some love. So Devin will be on and tell us all
Mhm.
about her business and everything that goes with it. And I think what we'll do is we'll bring her on now, Alberto. Unless, do you have anything to say for yourself over there?
For myself,
I know you're over there thinking about what I'm saying and what I'm saying is not right. I
I,
see it in your
I
eyes.
have nothing to say for myself.
Okay, let me see. David says, "Hey, looks like your Chiefs might crush my Packers on Sunday." Of course. Why wouldn't they crush the Packers?
Because the Packers are going to be without Aaron Rodgers.
Who cares? Aaron Rodgers is all happy and good with himself because they're winning right now. But I bet if they were losing, he'd be blaming all his players. Right?
The unvaccinated Aaron Rodgers.
Well, I don't know what's up with that. What did he do? He said he took something else that was supposed to be equivalent.
It was
He
a
took
home
el-
remedy.
He,
It was
he
a
took
home remedy.
elderberries.
It was a home remedy?
Hmm.
What was that? Pruno?
I don't know.
What was the home remedy?
I don't know what it was, but it was
It
Was it really?
elderberries.
elderberries.
Oh,
That-
Oh no, that's it's not for that. What's the matter with you? The elderberry.
I don't know what. I don't know, but he's out. That's all I know.
David says it's been about 5 years ago Devon's been on.
Hmm.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers said he was immune. Oh, he said he was vaccinated. Oh,
No, immunized, not vaccinated.
oh,
It's different.
Oh, is it what different? Well, Eddie, why don't you tell everybody what's the difference?
One's is spelled with an I and one's spelled.
Oh, you know what? That's enough, Eddie. You've done enough damage to the show already. Let's get Devin on here. Alberto, do you want to correct him? What's the difference between vaccination and isn't it the same thing?
I don't think
That's the
so.
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it is the same thing.
Immunization. Yeah, that's
That means you've been vaccinated. Eddie, quit acting.
you're either
like-
immune or you have immunization, which is
It can't be the same thing because it's spelled differently.
Oh,
all right. Let's get to Devin.
okay, you know what? Let's get our
before we
guest
go
on. She's
crazy.
gonna think that.
Is it the same for animals with the immunized and vaccinated? We'll ask Devin.
Yeah, there you go. We'll ask Devin. There you go, Eddie. You stop right there. Before, don't say no more before you ruin anything else.
Okay.
Okay, let's bring
I'll
out
be quiet the rest
Devin.
of the show.
No, you don't have to be quiet, Eddie. But just because something else is spelled different than something else doesn't mean it means a total different thing.
Total different. I get it.
Okay. After the
Agree.
show, me and you will talk, and I'll get my thesaurus out, and we'll talk it over. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Let's get Devin on here. Here we go. Let's see. There she is. Hello, Devin.
Good morning.
Good morning. We got
morning.
Eddie here. We got Alberto. Alyssa's off. She's on medical leave, but
Hi,
she'll be back
guys.
soon. And
How you doing?
Oh,
now that you see us all, I can bring you up below. There we go. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good now. It's been
Good.
5 years since you've been on the show.
I can't
and,
believe when you said that. I thought, no way, but yeah, it's probably true.
it's been a while. I remember the last time we were together.
Yeah.
You were behind. You were. I don't know if you were in the kitchen. You were on a table counter.
Oh, I was probably, I don't know. I was going to be inside today, but my gardener decided to show up at the last minute. And so there's
Oh.
literally no room in my house that doesn't have a dog barking in it. So I quickly came outside and then the wind picked up. So, you got to work with all those things. So making it happen.
I hear you. I hear
Show
you.
must go on, huh?
It's a little chilly. It's a little chilly here too.
Is it cold out? You're in Kansas City, correct?
I'm in Kansas City. I am north of Kansas City, about like 15-20 minutes, which, as you can see behind me, offers you, it's crazy. You go 15-20 minutes south and you're in the middle of the downtown, which is a huge downtown. I'm from, Orange County, Los Angeles, and I'm so impressed. If all places I had to land in the Midwest is Kansas City, I'm super happy to have landed here.
That's so awesome. That's where I want to be. I mean,
yeah. So it's like pretend rural where I live. It's like hobby farmers and stuff like that. So I pretend I live in the country, but
then you could just hop in the car a few minutes down the road and be in the big city.
I'm a Target. Yep.
Oh, nice. Very cool. So, how you been? How you been doing? Okay.
Been doing good, and a lot of changes with what we're doing. And you were right by calling it a rescue. We are licensed as a shelter, but coincidentally, about 2 or 3 months before COVID hit,
Yes.
we went foster based, so 100% foster based. So it took us about 3 months to get there. All of our dogs are now in foster homes all around the city, even in surrounding cities, and it's branching out further and further. It did slow down the amount of dogs that we can take in, but the quality has increased a lot. We have a lot more personalization. So we were kind of at a crossroads when COVID hit of we could have gone, to be a bigger shelter type thing or the foster based, and the foster base is definitely proven to be way more successful, fortunately, with COVID. So yeah.
Interesting. So foster base, that works better for the business.
It works better for the dogs, especially. Business, we can't really save like as many dogs, but the quality is a lot better. And there's a lot of other. I have a friend joining me, actually.
Okay. Oh, it's
Pit bull.
He just climbed up on the chair next to me. So
hey, it looks like the dog from Little Rascals.
he's chasing a leaf. So wouldn't that be nice if that's all we had to worry about? Chasing a leaf.
Just chasing leaves all day.
It's like Petey hunts you.
Yeah, it looks like Petey from the Little Rascals.
Yeah, it does.
What kind of dog is it?
He is actually a pit bull, and let's talk about that. So people think, a pit bull looks like something, and he's actually is a pit bull. So a pit bull is 50% American Bulldog and 50% Staffordshire Terrier. And so a lot of people will say, oh, it's a purebred pit bull. And, no dog's truly a purebred, really. I mean, they're all from something. So he is the quintessential pit bull, and he's fantastic. I love him very much, of course. And he's always by my side. So
is he yours?
He is mine. He actually, I was fostering for another organization that long ago, because we started in 2013. This was around 2012. And we were fostering him. He was a behavioral dog. I'm going to be real right now. So shelters have to sometimes make tough decisions. And the shelter that I was working for at the time had him on a list for the day. And there were 13 dogs on that list, and 12 of them got rescued. And they were walking him into the room to put him down. He was that close. I just said, let me take him. And I took him home, not knowing anything about him. It took me about 6 months to get him integrated into my house with other dogs and people. He wasn't aggressive by any means. He was kind of just spun out. So it took me 6 months to teach him some impulse control and to get him integrated. He got adopted. The people who adopted him, I watched him maybe once or twice a year for them while they went on vacation. And then out of the blue, he was found in the middle of nowhere. About 4.5 years ago, weighing half his body weight. They had dumped him.
Oh, no.
And there's no reason, because I would have taken him in a second. So it was kind of meant to be. He came back to me, and I'm super happy that he did. And he is a great dog.
Looks nice and healthy now.
Yes, he is. He's kind of a little chunky monkey, but COVID did that to some of us.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. That just means you're healthy and you're happy. And I wonder why they just didn't give you the dog. You were taking care of it.
I think wrapped up in their personal lives, and it just one day they just will get that's it, I can't do this anymore, instead of reaching out for help. So maybe there was a sense of they knew I probably would have been a little disappointed, although I hide my judgment a lot. But I would have taken them back gladly. Life happens, and
yes,
people fall into things for the reasons they can't do them. And I have my theories about him, but he's healthy now. And I mean, thank God, he was 3 hours away. And I can't believe that I happened to just answer that call and they sent me a picture, and I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
3 hours away, a black and white pit bull. I mean, unfortunately, they're everywhere needing help. So I was glad I answered that call.
It sounds like it was meant to be. Meant to be for you.
Exactly. I call him my emotional support dog, although he is, and I can't really take him out in public. He acts like a fool, but he's great at home. He's great at home.
That's awesome. David on the stream says, "Hi, Debin. As a fellow dog lover, I just want to say thank you for all that you do with dogs that are
Oh,
in need. There are so
oh,
many dogs out there that need urgent attention and love out there. You do all that you can to give them a second chance. So thank you again.
oh, thank you for being observant of that. I really appreciate it. And we don't hear that enough in animal welfare. So that means a lot to me. Thank you.
Yes, I think I told a story, I think when you came on before, that we went to the same high school together. Back in high school, were you a dog lover? Like, were you into this back then? Or I know we were in high school, but I mean,
Yeah. So there weren't as many outlets for people like me. So what I
uh-huh.
used to do, and my parents, God bless them, they had the patience of, I mean, so I used to, find strays all the time. People go, oh, she's a magnet. I don't think that's the case. I was probably out looking for strays. Um, and they would let me bring home like one every great once in a while. I would try to find its a home. That was back in the day where we'd put ads in the penny saver and things like that. And then if I didn't find the home for the dog, I'd get it fully vetted. And
Wow.
I had a job, so I could pay for that. And then my parents let me keep it in the backyard, but it was California, so the weather was fantastic. And then I would find it a home, and it would be maybe a couple times a year, maybe twice a year. So as time went on, I went into real estate
Uh-huh.
for my career. And it's funny because there's a lot of similarities. Now when I moved out to Kansas City in around 2010, I decided to kind of just go for broke and decided to go into animal welfare, like full-time thing. There's really no career to be had in it that
Mhm.
way, but I opened up a nonprofit in 2013 and we're still going.
That's
That's
great.
pretty awesome. Just to think, back then you had it in you. Back then you had
Hmm.
it in you
I
to.
did. Yeah, I did. And I'm not like, it's funny because a lot of people think like I lay around and like, you know, coddle my dogs all day. And when you kind of go into this level of it, I guess I joke around and say it's like you're the warden. So I just have to make sure that they're cared for, they're getting all their needs met. These are dogs in our program. And
Uh-huh.
some of them I don't even get to meet, which makes me sad, but I'm really happy for our fosters that they're able to provide that kind of love and things for them. And so we make sure that they get their vaccines. So we can talk about that if you want.
Oh yeah, Eddie. Let me bring up Eddie. Eddie will ask you a question because sometimes he acts a little smarter than he talks. So here, let me
Me
bring up
too.
Eddie.
Me too.
All right,
We
Eddie.
we were talking in the show. Is it the same vaccination and immunization? Is it the same thing?
So if you're immunized against something, that means you're vaccinated,
Hmm.
or you could have a natural immunity. So there's a test that I used to use a lot out in California. It's kind of just starting to become more known out here. It's called
Hmm.
a titer test, and it tests your level of immunization against all kinds of things. So dogs need rabies, bordetella.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's a distemper coronavirus combo,
Oh.
and I don't even know how to explain the fact that I actually had a puppy in my 20s that had coronavirus, but
Oh wow.
they say it's not the same thing, but
Hmm.
yet it's called the same thing.
Called
It's
the same thing, huh?
super weird.
That is
Um,
weird.
it is weird, totally different, different, all kinds of different stuff with it. But anyways, you don't see that too much anymore. But we do heartworm test. Heartworms are a big thing out in the Midwest. There's a lot of water out here, and so mosquitoes cause heartworms.
Hmm.
So heartworm tests, and then yeah. So as far as being immunized, inoculated, you could call it. They're inoculated against a vaccine, but immunization is tested by a titer test in dogs, and I don't know why more humans don't do it, but that's a whole nother
Whole nother
A whole
topic.
other thing, huh?
Yeah.
It'd be kind of interesting to see like how how strong are my immunities, or do I have the antibodies, but that's a whole nother thing. But we do it for dogs. It's crazy. So I had a dog about 2 years ago that was diagnosed with melanoma, which
Hmm.
people get. It's the same thing.
Uh-huh.
And they said, you should go get the vaccine for that. I'm like, there's a vaccine for that? I mean, it's crazy the stuff that we provide our animals. It wouldn't have cured her because she already had the melanoma, but it would have slowed down the growth.
Uh-huh.
But
Yes.
like, I don't think they have that for humans. It's crazy. So I
They, ha-
don't, I
they,
don't.
ha-
profess to be a veterinarian at all, but these are just things that we learn along the way, and it just makes me kind of stop and think sometimes.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy that they have things like that for animals, but you're like, okay, wait a minute. So they have that for that.
Right.
And yeah, like you said, this could go into a whole nother topic,
Well, yeah,
of,
out of my pay grade, that's for
yeah.
sure. But we just handle our doggies and make sure that they have that basic stuff before they leave our care, because a lot of people don't see how important it is. And parvovirus, we just had a whole litter of puppies come out of a farm last week, and they all broke with parvo. And our local shelter has an amazing parvo treatment program, and they took our dogs into their program, so they're being treated there. But simple vaccines can stop all that.
Very,
Devin,
very-
do you have a sponsor to help you with like feed and stuff like that?
We do not have a sponsor. So we have we're kind of more of a grassroots effort, and that's kind of the way that we wanted to stay.
Mhm.
And it's proven great in a lot of ways, but one of the hard ways is the financing. So we rely on adopters. We do charge adoption fees, and 1 out of 10 dogs maybe like will adopt out, for a couple $100, and
Mhm.
we're money ahead on that dog. But the 9 dogs following, it's like we're way upside down, but that's not
Yeah.
the point, right? So the point's to find the dogs good homes and rely on donations to make up the difference, and to
Mhm.
provide food and all the vaccines we have to pay for ourselves. We have two part-time staff members. We went from having about 6 full-time people to 2 part-time, so that's helped financially. But again, we've dropped our numbers, so it kind of all works out the same in the end.
Yeah, because all that stuff is not cheap. All the medical, all the
No.
food, right?
There's a great, it's crazy, an overflow of dog food that people don't use.
Mhm.
They'll donate. It's just finding the resources to get somebody to go pick it up, deliver it,
Mhm.
take it places. So if you can find volunteers, which we have the best, they'll go pick that up and deliver it, and we dole it out to all the fosters. And it's just finding those resources and maintaining the relationship to be able to
Mhm.
get those products.
Got it. So okay, let me get this straight. So you go, what helps is donations and
Yes.
volunteers. That's
Yeah.
the best.
Foster volunteers. Since we don't have a facility anymore, we don't have a place to come volunteer. Although if anyone ever wants to come walk one of my dogs, you are more than welcome to.
Oh,
My house, they're all rescues. They're all the leftovers. I always say I have all the leftovers. I love them the same. But yeah, there's foster volunteers now is what we have. Foster homes.
why don't you
What's the most you've had on your property at one time?
My property is not the shelter or the rescue. In fact,
Mhm.
we very rarely do anything at my property, but fosters meet usually at like public places or their houses, or the potential adopters' houses. But when we were a shelter on site, we had upwards of, I think one time, like 60 dogs. And then
Wow.
at that time we had another, I think 80 out in foster care. So we went from a pretty substantial group to now we'll have between 10 and 20 depending
Oh
on the
wow.
day. So it's really gone down.
Mhm.
But yeah, things have just changed, and we have definitely adjusted. And like I said, our foster volunteers have been amazing. Our staff, the 2 that we have, are amazing, and everybody loves them, and they're what makes things go around.
Mhm. Great,
Very
great.
cool. How does how can people donate? Why don't you tell everybody that? That would help.
So donations are interesting. A lot of people, they want to they really want to see where their donation goes. And so they'll usually want to buy things and give them to us. But honestly, for like any shelter or rescue, monetary is the best, because it can be allocated where it's needed. I mean, every day there is a change. We'll get a donation one day, and I wake up thinking I'm going to use it, for this.
Mhm.
The next
Yes.
day we wake up and we have a litter of puppies that just broke with parvo, and that costs money to get treated. So having a recurring monthly donation is even fantastic. There's a few people that every single month, some people that we went to high school with,
Mhm.
are some of our best ones. And we can count on that every month. That's very rare in sheltering.
Oh, I get it. So basically, it's you make a monthly donation, and you kind of have it on a. It just happens every month on this
Yeah,
day.
and we kind
Every
of
month.
know it's going to happen, and we can help budget with it. Otherwise, it's just other donations trickling in. But monetary gift cards are great. We need gas gift cards. We have volunteers that will transport for us, and they don't ever ask for money, but we like to, give them if we have a gift card for gas or something.
Mhm.
Gift cards to PetSmart. So if the gift card I know a lot of people, they have gift cards laying around that they're just not
Oh,
great about
yes.
using them. That's always helpful. And we have a wish list on Amazon. If you go to Amazon and type in Dogs by Debin, you'll see a wish list that we update all the time with
Oh,
our needs.
wow.
And
I
it's
didn't know
super
that.
easy. You just hit a button and it ships to us. We have Smile on Amazon. We're on that. So it's a donation. It's another thing where every bit of money you spend, it doesn't cost you extra. We get a percentage of that. We have something called Woof Tracks, WOOFTRAX, and that is
Wolf
if you walk
tracks.
your dogs, put the app on your phone, select Dogs by Debin or your local shelter, and we get a small. It adds up. It adds up. It's not like a lot they take out, but they have to dole it out to a lot of different groups.
Yes.
So it helps. That comes in about quarterly, and then we're able to use that.
Hmm.
So every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps. Yeah, and sharing the dogs. Like everybody goes when they want to look at the doggies. Just taking an extra minute, hitting a share button, and sharing it to your page or to a local swap shop or whatever. It helps so much. That helps a lot. So if you can't donate, you can share, and there's other ways to help for sure.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. The Amazon thing. So you can go to Amazon and type in "Dogs by Debin,"
Uh-huh.
and there's a wish list, and that helps out. There's probably like things you could use for the pets, right? Is that what?
Right. There's a dog we have right now, and her name's Bijou. She's absolutely beautiful. So I'm moving with the sun. I feel like a sundial. And now it's behind me.
She just wanted to show us the pumpkin back there. That's what she's
Right.
doing.
And my shed, they have my mowers down there, my tractor mower. Who knew how to have a tractor mower? It's hilarious.
Now, you know what would make this show if Debin jumps over that fence and jumps on the tractor and starts riding it.
People go, that's not a tractor, Debin. It's a tractor to me. So yeah,
What is it?
It's a little mower, and it's being used. It's out in the back part of the property.
Oh, it's a riding lawnmower.
It's a riding lawnmower. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
I remember
hilarious.
those.
You know what, though? I tell my girlfriends, if your husband ever complains about having to mow the lawn on a riding lawnmower, it's a bunch of BS because it's totally fun. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a blast. You crack a beer,
Mhm.
get on that thing. And my mom one time said, I worry about you on that because we just weren't raised with it, I go, oh, Mom, it's totally fun. It's no different than a motorcycle. And she's like, that's not comforting, that's not comforting to me. But I always ride it at like the highest gear. And I've almost flipped it a few times, but it's fun. It's super fun.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? We'll get back on this topic here for a sec, but there was a time I lived out in Oklahoma for about 4 years,
Yeah.
and we went out there. The yards are so much bigger. The backyards are huge. Our front yard wasn't all that big, but we had big backyards, so we're used to push mowers.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we push mowed that thing, and it took like 3 hours to do the lawn. So people don't understand, at least from California, that you kind of have to have a riding lawnmower back in Missouri, Oklahoma, and those areas
Yes.
because the yards are so huge.
Yes, they are. Definitely, you can't have a push mower. And then to hire someone, being from California, you're like, I'll just hire someone to do my lawn. That doesn't happen. That doesn't exist.
A garden, yeah.
I mean, it does, but it's not financially. I mean, it's not a good idea to do that. That's if you have money to throw at things, but I'd rather put that towards dogs. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Denise Mitchell says Dogs by Debin is fantastic. Thanks for all that you do. I think she's watching.
That's my beautiful sister.
Oh, very cool. Hello, sister.
Yeah,
She's
she lives in
watching on
Fullerton,
YouTube.
and she's one of our biggest supporters. Thank you, sis.
Oh, she still
She
lives in
stayed out
Fullerton?
here.
Oh,
she
she
lives in
stayed here.
Fullerton.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, hello, Denise. Thanks for tuning in to watch the beautiful Debin and all the beautiful things she does. And everybody, please go to Amazon and go to their wish list. Just type in Dogs by Debin. And if they want to do money, do they just go to the website?
Yeah,
Or
the website, Facebook, or dogsbydebin.com, or we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. I mean, we're on everything, I think. You can donate pretty much anywhere now. There's a donate button on our website, which is dogsbydebin.com. On our Facebook page, there's a donate button.
Okay.
And yeah, you can definitely donate that way. Facebook and Instagram do not take out fees, which is phenomenal. We're on PayPal as well, but PayPal takes out fees for
Yes.
stuff. We're on Venmo. That has been amazing, although they're trying to get businesses to pay fee nows, but they don't have like anything set up for nonprofits yet. So we're kind of dangling on that. But Venmo is Dogs by Debin, and we're on there. Venmo's great right now. There's no fees right now. We'll see if that changes, and hopefully that won't change for nonprofits.
It'd be great if you can get a grant, huh? Like a government grant for.
Yeah, grants are phenomenal. We have kind of steered clear of grants. I mean, if someone wants to wants to sponsor us, yes, you're right. That is great to do that. That there's a lot of time. I don't know how else to say it, but that would literally be like another full-time position to get those. But so we're just right now relying on donations.
Yes.
Just relying on good people, right?
Good people. And we are part of like Benevity. I mean, there's a lot of groups that are like platforms for shelters and for any nonprofit. They're phenomenal because they actually do all the work for you. So like if you work at Target, Walmart, there's all kinds of companies that allow their staff members to make a donation and they'll match it. And we're on all those lists. So if you work somewhere where you know that you have the opportunity to do that, like there's one person that just does $10 a month and they always say, sorry, I wish I could do more. And I'm like, that's great. I mean, how kind is that they even thought about us? So yeah, we have a lot of those trickle in too.
I'm glad you said that because I think a lot of people think, okay, they want to donate and they think that, they got to donate a lot every month.
No.
And it's cool to do that if you can, but
yeah,
like anything matters, right? Anything really matters.
Helps. Yeah, anything. I mean, $10 is a vaccine for a dog. It's food for a couple of days. I mean, it makes a huge difference. So $5, $10, anything helps. It doesn't have to be big.
David says, I have some old toys and beds of my first dog, Princess. Would you take those donations as well?
Yes. So those are actually what our kind of grassroots approach has brought us is we didn't just develop Dogs by Debin really for the dogs. It's also for people. And I just realized how like I don't know how else to say it, but like therapy for me, animals provide so much comfort and they make me feel so good. And I love watching kids come in and get their first dog. One of the most touching stories we had is a little boy who he had black hair and the rest of his family was blonde. And they wanted a black dog. And I thought, well, that's interesting. There are a lot of black dogs in sheltering. They don't get adopted as much. And so he adopted the dog and they were done. And he goes, finally, I have someone in the family that looks like me. And his family told me he's adopted. And so he wanted a sibling that had black hair like him. And I mean, it was everything I could do to compose myself in front of him. But I just wanted to cry. But yeah, the people, I forgot where I was going with this, but the people are half the reason we did it. So donating things from a dog that's moved on, I find that very cathartic for the people. And for them to know that their dog's things, including medicine, we take, medicated shampoos, all kinds of stuff. And if we can't use it, we have other resources to give it to other shelters. So if we can't use something, but yeah, we wash up those toys, we wash up the bedding, and we get that out to our fosters, and they love to use them because a lot of these shelter dogs, the toys don't last very long. So yeah, they chew them up, and nothing really lasts, or they go into the new home with the new owners. So
very cool. So it goes somewhere to a dog that will enjoy it.
Yeah, and if you find that your shelter, your rescue locally that you're trying to help out isn't responsive, it's really important to not get frustrated with them. There's usually a reason that they're not being responsive. There's just a lot always going on. That sun is just getting me right now.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You look fine.
There we go. I'm gonna go. This will be another view. I'm giving you like a 360 dimensional view of everything.
Yeah, pretty soon you're going to be in your house.
I can go back in because they're done mowing, so my dogs aren't barking anymore.
So, okay, I got one more question about the donation. So, say somebody wants to mail you gift cards that they got laying around that have been laying around for a while, and they go, "Oh, you know what? I don't use them, so I want to donate them." How do they mail those to you? Is there an address on the website, or?
There is an address on the website, but since we went to our out of the shelter, sometimes that address shows up. So those poor people, they own a boarding facility called DOG Point. They're phenomenal. They're here in Kansas City. That's where we used to be. And they'll call me and go, "We have some mail for you." But our address, our mailing address has always been different.
Okay.
That is 5559 Northwest Barry, and it's spelled Barry Road, number 363, and that's Kansas City, Missouri. There's a difference.
Yes.
64154. So that is our address, and that is on our website.
Okay, and also I'll get it from you after the show, and I'll post that up on the page. So
Thank you.
know,
Yeah,
can...
and like I said, if you have like gift cards or anything laying around, I mean, and you're not going to use them, send them our way, because we give them to some of our volunteers that do so much for us. So that's always nice.
I hear you. Yeah, that's volunteering helps. It's I'm sure it's a lot of work to care for the many dogs. It's a lot of work.
It's that is something for me that I still cannot quite conceptualize, is how giving of their time that our volunteers are. I wasn't raised volunteering, places, just for no other reason than the fact that, that's just something I think you have to be introduced to. And these people and their families, the time that they give, and it's just overwhelming to me. Sometimes it's a really emotional thing that I'm just always so thankful for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome that there's other people that care and want to help out, especially you. And there's a lot of rescues in the world, and I'm glad that I know you, because you run one, and it's good to hear things from you, and have you on the show too, to hear about it and hear it straight from the person. That's awesome.
Thank you. And I appreciate you having me and understanding and being an animal lover yourself. I see the stuff that you've shared, and
Yes.
and promoting that. It just makes a difference. It's just a thing that you just got to roll it out, and it gets better. Sometimes in rescue, we don't think things are going fast enough, and it's not getting better fast enough. But if you stop and you look back, a year or 5 years ago, the changes that have been made and all the lives saved and all the people helped, then that's when you stop and go, wow, there's, it's a big difference. So
things have happened in that time, and dogs were saved and found homes and all that good stuff. And that's a good thing that you do. And that's so awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. Also, next time, don't wait 5 years. I had to hunt you down to get you back.
Well, gosh, all the people that you have on your show, I'm kind of like, oh, those days are over for me, but good for them.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I hope you don't mind me sharing this. So I was talking to Devin when I go, "Hey, can you come back on the show?" Yeah, I'd like to. So I go, I don't know what it was. There was a picture that was posted. I think it was a birthday picture somebody sent me, and I posted it, and you're all, I hope you don't think I'm going to send you pictures to do promo posts like that. And I go, no, I was trying to explain to you.
And then you pulled out some like old pictures of me, and people are like, "Who is that?" I'm like, that was me.
You know what? I actually had those from the last time you came on. You sent me those, and I actually still had them. So I was like, I used the ones that you sent me. Plus, I remember I had those
5 years ago. Those pictures weren't that old, but now it's like, woo.
No, they were fine. You still look the same. You look great.
Well, you're very sweet. Thank you.
And Debin, everybody go to her website, Dogs by Debin. You can go on Facebook. Her website's on Facebook. I know we're doing the show on Facebook, so for Facebook people, just go to Dogs by Debin, and her website's on there. Correct?
Right, and my name should be on the screen, the Dogs by Debin, because no one ever knows how to spell my name, Debin. And so people always go, "What's Dogs by Debin exactly?" It sounds like almost like a breeder, but it's definitely not. We like to, I guess, attract people that would normally, be adverse to shelters or rescues, if you could say that. So it was
Mhm.
purposeful in the the development of the brand and everything like that. So
So the
So-
easiest way to, if you're a Facebooker, go to Dogs by Debin on Facebook. If you're listening on YouTube or the podcast, is there like a www.debin Dogs by Debin?
dogsbydebin.com. We do have a website. We're on Instagram under Dogs by Debin, Twitter under Dogs by Debin, TikTok Dogs by Debin. So
That's
whole
another
whole
thing.
shebang.
Before we get out of here, yes, Dogs by Debin. If you're just go to any social media platform, whatever you're on, and just type in Dogs by Debin, and I'm sure you'll find the business there. And
yeah,
you could look through it. And if you want to donate, please donate, because it helps
Mhm.
out not only Debin and her volunteers and what they're doing, but the dogs and the pets that they rescue. So it's a good thing that they do.
Yes.
And before we go, I got to tell everybody, I got on TikTok. I put our show on TikTok because of Debin.
hmm
I've heard about it. I was like, oh, no. Debin said she had it. So, I feel kind of close to her. So I go, I got to get it. So after 7 years, we're on TikTok now. Thanks
I
to
can't
Debin.
wait to see the stuff you come up with. I love following your stuff. So that
Oh,
will be fun.
you
TikTok's
just-
fun. I kind of forget about it sometimes. And then people will say, you need to post more on TikTok. And so it's kind of fun to do when I'm feeling like I need a creative outlet.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh. You haven't seen my first TikTok where I'm looking up at the boob?
I have not seen that yet, but I'm going to have to check it out. You must have just posted it
Yes, I
Debin,
did.
Devin, do you miss California?
Let me pull
all
up
the
Eddie here.
time. I'm going out for Thanksgiving.
Are you really?
If I could just wiggle my nose and be in both places like every day, because I love it here equally.
Uh-huh.
I miss the weather, but you adjust to the weather. You never adjust to the bugs. There's so many bugs out here. Like I'll be like, it's gonna be beautiful today. I'm gonna get this done, and you walk outside, and it's like you're in the Bible. It's like there's like it's like this biblical thing, and bugs are hitting you, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you go back inside. But I do, and I miss the culture, the energy.
Mhm.
It's definitely different, and people are really family oriented out here, which I'm not saying they're not where I'm from,
Mhm.
but people are more integrated, I guess you could say, out in California as far as age, diversity, and things like that. So it's just something that I've seen a lot of changes here and things developing, and it's really nice to see that.
Well, that's good that you're in both. You can be, well, you can't
We
be in
miss you
both
out in
at the same time.
California.
It's only a 3-hour flight, you guys.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be out there one day. One day, I always say I'm going to move out there because my team's out there, and I keep saying it. I
Who's
just
your
hope
team?
the Chiefs. What do you
Are
mean?
they
Who's my
really?
team?
I'm trying to move. Are they really? I didn't know that. Well, I hate to say this, but I don't follow football. So
Oh, wait,
I'm sorry
yes.
about that. I
Well,
know.
that's okay. You're still one of my top girls right here.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I know. I have friends coming out in December. My cousin, and she's going to the Chiefs Raiders game.
Oh
And
wow.
Oh,
that used to be kind of a thing where we would do that every December. But I'm telling you, the last time I went, I swore it off. It was so flipping cold. I mean, I'm looking around and these people are just having a blast and partying, and I'm like, maybe I need to be drunk or something. I don't know. And but people have the culture for sports out here is fantastic. It is contagious. I do watch the games, and I
Mhm.
have a lot of friends, but myself, I just don't follow like stats and stuff like that.
oh, that's okay. I'm
That's
gonna have
okay.
to send you something.
Yeah.
I know I sent you an M25 shirt one time. Maybe I'll send you a Chief shirt. Wait a minute, you live in Kansas City, huh?
Right. Maybe I should send you a cheat.
Yeah. How about you send me a Chief
I
shirt and I'll
will.
send you another M25 shirt?
Absolutely. I would love to do that.
How's that
I could
sound?
walk into any store and there's Chiefs gear.
Yeah, it's kind of different
I'm
out
sorry
here.
about the sun. I mean, I love
No,
it.
that's okay. It's she's getting all these effects, Eddie. You know, the sun and that
Yeah.
blonde hair and everything. It's just
Like-
Devin, you don't have cats, do you?
I personally do have 2 cats.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
very cool.
I
She's
have
she's
cats.
an
Why are
animal
you-
lover.
Why are you
Yeah.
asking if I have cats?
No, because I don't know. It just seems
Yeah,
like
Eddie.
dogs are more dogs are happy to see you when you walk in the door. A cat can care less, I think. Just
Yes, my cats actually have turned into, since I've moved out to the country,
Mhm.
they've turned into mousers. we call them. So they have a job out here. Everybody has to have a job to live, and
To get the
They-
mice.
Get the
yeah,
mice.
I don't let my cats outdoors, but
Mhm.
they are given access to like the garage and the basement during when it starts, like right now when it starts to get cold. Everything
Mhm.
wants to move in with you.
Mhm.
So they get to do their job and they love it.
Yeah.
So it's good to have a cat out there in the
Out there, yeah.
out there
Yeah.
in Missouri, Oklahoma. It was a Midwest. It's a good to have cats because there's mice. There's a lot of mice out there.
Yep, they do their
But-
job. So I just got to keep them hungry. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go. All right, Devin. Well, you know what? Don't be a stranger. And when you go to for Thanksgiving to your family, make sure you say hi to Denise. I'd like to thank her for tuning in to watch you. That always helps to have a new viewer. And have fun with your family. Be happy.
Thank
Keep
you.
doing what you're doing, and we'll keep spreading your page around our page. So hopefully we can help you get some donations to keep this thing running.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Keep spreading that love to those dogs.
Exactly.
And you guys too. Thank you so much.
All
And
right.
don't wait 5 years again, please, because my heart can't take that. Okay.
Okay. And I'll make sure my setup's a little better next time.
That
had a
was
little-
fine.
I
You
had a
look
little too much
fine.
confidence.
I'm just kind of worried about your arm. I hope it don't get tired. Whatever you're
I'm
holding.
looking, if I let go,
Oh.
it's like the sun just radiates in, which isn't a problem. Maybe somebody's trying to send me a message or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, Devin. You
Okay.
take care, and
Thanks,
we'll see
guys.
you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
That was Devin from Dogs by Debin. Everybody go check
Support
out,
her.
support her. And
Yes.
Thank you.
we'll see how long it takes Debin to see if she can
come
find
back?
a way. Yeah. Our guests are in charge of leaving the show. So Debin, you're on your own now.
I know. I see that.
So anyway, we're going to post the link up later, and you guys can go if you can donate. If even if like it's Eddie when he used to donate to our show, if it's only $1, just do it. Remember Eddie when you used to donate $1 a month every year?
I do.
Oh no, was that $1 a year?
$1 a day. I think it was.
$1 a day? Get out of here!
Wasn't it, Alberto, $1 a day?
You
It-
wish.
He didn't do $1 a day.
He did. He did $5 a month, and he did it for like 2 months, and then his credit card expired.
Oh yeah, I freaking never set it back up.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
probably
happened.
according to Eddie. If we brought it up again, it's still expired. Anyway, everybody, we'll post
Well,
all the links to
The,
Dogs by
the
Debin.
problem was the Bank of Mexico went out of business, so
Banamex.
Hello, says he says. Denise, thank you. I hope you continue watching. Spread the word about the M25 show.
She does a lot of good things for dogs.
Yeah, she does.
Good for her.
I know she's been doing that back from high school, I
Mhm.
guess.
by
That's
the way,
crazy.
June 14th, 2017, that was the last time she was on.
Wow.
2016?
17.
17.
18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, that's 4 years ago.
Steve's
4
doing
years.
math.
Yeah, I got to count on my fingers. I was holding them out of the
four
screen.
and a
so
half.
1, 2. Well, to me, it felt like a long time. When you really miss somebody and like them,
Mhm.
it feels like 20 years to me, Alberto.
Yeah, I understand. It kind of feels like we just did our past show an hour ago.
What are you talking about? An hour ago? Oh, you guys
Yeah,
have
no.
that much fun. You miss it that much?
No, it's just so miserable. It's like it just happened an hour
Oh,
ago.
my God. See,
Having
this is
Having
what we
to
do
see
here
you.
with how we talk about our show to promote it. How miserable,
Put it down.
miserable everybody is.
It's like you just heard the previous one.
Oh goodness. Let me see here. What do we got here? Okay. Has something happened to you?
Yes,
Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, Einstein.
something has happened to me.
Has anything happened to you guys or anybody listening that has changed your life overnight?
Yeah, I met Steve, and my life got much worse.
Eddie?
Overnight?
Yeah, like
Just maybe when my
almost in the snap, maybe the snap of a finger. You could say overnight, but what I'm referring to is this guy from the Raiders, this Henry Ruggs.
Oh, yeah.
How he's had everything.
You got to hurt Eddie, huh?
Well, it's just a topic, the guy, he was getting
Flying
The only thing I
high
can
and-
think of is like
flying
when,
high, and then kind of overnight, it's
when
all
you-
over.
when your kids are born, that kind of changes you overnight. And then
Not Steve.
when my
Well-
mother passed away, that was like kind of a
Yeah, I guess so.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess would that be in the same category, Alberto? Because I'm
Kind
kind of
of.
like seeing
Well-
like you have because this guy, he plays on an NFL team. He's a pro player.
Played
He's had millions of dollars. Yeah, he played. He's a former player.
former
Millions of
player.
dollars.
Eddie's examples kind of not like that because I mean, this is even though he kind of knew what he was doing, he was being reckless, and he finally caught up to him. I mean, birth of your child. I mean, you're expecting that for 9 months.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Unless you're kind of like Eddie. I mean, and a woman shows up at the door with a baby all the time.
There you go. That's a life changing thing. Yeah.
Maybe that's why it changed for Eddie.
Kind of unexpected. Like the guy, he didn't plan on going out. I mean, yeah, maybe he planned on partying and stuff, but he didn't plan on this happening at the end of it, even though
I'm
he
sure
was
he didn't.
being dumb. But
Did
that's-
you
that's
see
the life
they said he
changer.
was doing 156
156.
miles an hour?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
it just amazes. I mean, I know. Oh man, I don't know how. Do you feel? Are you supposed to feel bad for that guy? Are
you feel bad for the person that died.
Yeah, I know. Of course, you feel. He killed somebody. He
Mhm.
actually killed a person and her dog.
And you know what the thing is that the Raiders have like they have people that'll pick you up and drive you if you need it.
Yeah.
Like they have a car service if you need, like if you've been drinking, if you can't drive or whatever, they have that service. And it's just a shame that not more people don't use it. When
Well, how old was this guy? Man,
22.
I'm guessing, yeah,
He's a
I
young
mean,
guy.
When
22.
you're that young, you don't think you need a car service. You're
You're
especially.
invincible.
I mean, you're in the NFL. You think you're invincible, and you're not.
Mhm.
You're
That's where I'm coming from. That in the snap of a finger, it could all be gone.
Yep.
Or something happened where your life changes from this and
Mhm.
fucking flip to the opposite, fucking down to the bottom of the drain.
that happened to Steve when his wife told him she was pregnant.
I think he's 22. So
What are you talking about?
he's 22, and the
I brought
sentence
a
that-
great human being into this world.
sentence for that is what
It's almost as good looking as me.
I think he passed you already.
so the sentence
Yeah,
for that is what
that
2
was
to
a
3
very
years.
low bar.
He's
2 to
gonna
3,
get.
geez.
He's gonna go to jail either way. I don't think there's any way out of this one.
Well, they said 2 to 20 years is the maximum is a sentence, right? So
The minimum and
he's-
the max.
He
He's
might
done.
he might plead out to the minimum.
So okay,
Right.
check this out. If the guy, if say for some reason he gets the 2 years, let's just say,
mhm.
let's say he gets the 2 years, he gets out, he's still young enough to play football. Do you think he's done for good?
Well, I don't know, because Michael Vick went to jail and he came back and played for a little bit. So I don't
Yeah,
know if
but
anybody.
you
I
know
don't know if
what?
there's a team out there that'll give him a chance. You know.
I understand what Michael Vick did. He did something to the animals, right? He
Yeah.
was killing animals,
Mhm.
which isn't good, and it's very bad. I get
Mhm.
it. But this guy, what's his name? Henry Rudd. He killed. Not only did he kill a dog, he killed a human
A
being.
human being.
I mean, is that forgivable in the NFL?
Well,
I'm
God-
not saying dogs or any
God
less.
forgives, so why wouldn't the NFL?
No, I'm just asking. I mean, do you think he
The
can
NFL
come
is the
back? And,
NFL.
he can
I
come
think
back
so.
and
I
start
think
playing. He probably for the Raiders. Raiders take anybody. Maybe he could go back to the Raiders.
maybe if he.
When,
I mean,
when they bring back Gruden,
Yeah, maybe they'll all be back together. John Gruden and Henry Ruggs. You know what? It's I don't. I'm not making fun of it because he did kill somebody, and that's very.
it's just too
This
bad.
person, yeah, the person probably didn't even know what the hell happened.
Mhm.
or
She probably. Hopefully, I mean,
No, from
she
what I
didn't- she
from
didn't
what I
feel
read,
any. She didn't feel any pain. I hope.
from what I read, the girl was the female was still alive when people were trying to get her
Oh,
out.
Yeah.
For that's
I mean, yeah.
that's what I read.
these cars, they can almost save your life from almost anything. But I mean, sometimes
A fire is pretty much. It can't
Uh,
save you from a fire unless you know what.
well,
we
I
should-
don't know. Did the car catch on fire? Or
Hell
Yeah,
yeah!
the-
you didn't.
the
you
car
didn't see
caught
the
on
video?
fire.
I haven't heard the details of the case. I know about it, but
Apparently, from what I read, there was a guy with a fire extinguisher that tried to put it out, but I guess they said
What?
it just grew too fast.
Anybody that hasn't seen it, there's actually a video of the car on fire.
Really?
I mean, I saw it on TMZ, so I'm sure it's other places, but you can go to TMZ channel, and they actually have the dude and the girl
Mhm.
sitting on the side of the street, and then the car. They show the car on fire, kind of popping, and it's very, very weird.
It's gruesome. I
And
saw
I
that.
guess apparently the Henry Ruggs, he actually has a girlfriend with a baby,
Hmm.
but
That
the
was.
girl he was with was another woman.
Oh,
So
was it?
he was out with another woman. This guy's in a
Yeah.
whole mess of trouble.
Yeah, he's.
You know that the girlfriend and another girl. That's the least of his problems right now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that, you're out. He's 22,
You know,
23,
it's
22.
just living life at the top of the fucking mountain. Rich. I mean,
NFL player. You
how
know,
could you get any better? I
good,
mean, got a
you know,
baby.
top of the mountain there.
The only
Yeah,
thing is,
he's got a
hopefully,
baby.
he'll have the
got
money when he gets out. I mean,
Well, I'm sure he's going to use a lot of that money to help
To-
fight his defense,
mhm.
which I don't know really if there's any. I think he's just got to say, "Hey, can you give me a lesser
Plead-
sentence?"
Just plead guilty and hope for the least amount. I mean, that's how he can.
Yeah, there's no way out of it.
Because in football, once you're released, that's it. They don't have to pay you no more, right? It's not like baseball where if you get, it's guaranteed.
well, when
I
they
don't know what
say
the
you get
contract say.
guaranteed, you get it. Okay, here's a question. I don't know where I'm not in the football like into the how the contracts work, but when they say that's guaranteed money,
Mhm.
even if you get hurt or something like that, does it count if you do something off the field?
I don't think so. I think guaranteed is. I think from what I understand, a signing bonus is guaranteed. So if they, that's why they try to get the most. I mean, they try to get a big signing bonus because they can release you at any time, and that's it. It voids the contract. Or so. I think that's how it works. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how it works. So once he's released, that's it. The Rangers, he's off the books. They don't have to pay him no more.
Man. Anyway, I guess what we say here, people don't drink and drive. I guess that's all I could say. I mean,
Yeah.
I just, like I said, has anything happened to anybody where in the snap of a finger, you got everything, and then the next thing you know, it's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've never played on an NFL team and had that much money, but I can only imagine what that guy's feeling right now. What he knows what he did now. He's sobered up, and imagine being drunk and not really knowing what's going on, and you wake up the next day and you found out you killed somebody.
Oh, is he out on bail or is he?
I think he's out, right, Roberto?
Oh, is he?
I don't know that part of the story.
I think I heard he posted $150,000 bail.
150,000.
That little? Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
you think it would be more, huh?
From what
Yeah.
I read, the
Or maybe it was 1.5 million. Don't you have to pay? You pay like 10% or something like that.
well, I think the district attorney was asking for $1 million bail, and the judge reduced it to 150,000. So I don't know. That's what I read.
I don't know. Anyway, it's if you are doing good and you got good things going on, don't fuck it up, please. For your good, your own good, and people around you.
But I mean, it's yeah. Look what happened to what's his name, Andy Reid's son last year.
Him too,
right?
Yeah, it's just you. I don't know. You know what? They're both wrong, but like this guy, he was out partying, having a good time, probably doing something, racing that fast. That's. Or you could just be
reckless
driving slow, and you're just a little impaired from whatever, and just a freak accident.
Mm-hmm.
Not you're not even fucking doing anything dangerous. You just have a freak accident, and you happen to have drugs in you or alcohol, and it's still the same.
Thing I read he had a gun in his car too.
Yeah, well, he was. You know what? I don't know. I don't even know. Poor guy.
It's a big mess.
I think he's a poor guy because he made a bad decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you think making all that money, you would have a better head on your shoulders. No, fuck, I'd have a limo driver my whole career.
Exactly.
Fuck, I would never drive again.
He wanted to drive the Corvette, show off.
I'd have let my mistress drive it. Fuck it. Hey, drive me around.
Yeah.
So I could drink. I mean, why you don't even need to drive. You know what? I don't even want to talk about it. Making me upset.
0.16 blood alcohol level. twice.
Yeah, that's
was-
more than Eddie drinks. That's a lot.
Double the legal limit.
Yep,
What's the thing? 0.08?
0.08.
0.08.
Yeah, $150,000 bail.
That's just ridiculous. I don't know.
It's just too bad. And he was he was pretty good with this year so far with the Raiders. He was having a good year too.
Well, he's not having a good day today.
Yeah, he's not having a good day. That's for sure.
I don't know. I think every day should be Pink Taco Day. That's
Pink-
what I think.
Pink taco.
Yeah. You know how they had pink hot dogs?
Mm-hmm.
How come they don't have Pink's tacos?
I don't know.
Imagine that would be a good slogan. You think it'd be catchy? Like if
Maybe.
say the M25 Show opened Pink's Tacos.
Pink's
Taco stand. You think people would shop there?
Probably.
I just think
Probably.
I think it's a beautiful name, and I think it would catch. I think, Eddie. What do you think?
I think so. Hey, is that Pink still open down here in Buena Park?
What are you talking about?
There's a
Pink's-
Pink's hot dogs.
Pink's hot dogs. Yeah, no, they closed that down.
Did they?
Yes, it's our time now. It's our time to move.
We'll go open up and down there, huh?
Yeah, we'll open up Pink's Tacos. The M25 Show presents Pink's Tacos, the best tacos in town. What do you say? Eddie?
I think there's already a restaurant chain called Pink Tacos.
Is there really?
Pink
Somebody actually did that?
Kings.
Oh, King's Tacos. No, Alberto said Pink's.
No,
Did you
there's
say
no
Pink's?
tacos?
Let's see, Pink Taco, 8225 Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California.
See, Eddie?
Pink's
Pink Taco,
Kings.
Like pink. Like, you know, pink?
Like the
PINK.
Oh,
Like PINK, Pink's Taco. Like what I'm talking. I thought we came up with the original right now, but I guess
I
somebody
guess
beat
not.
us.
Somebody beat us to it.
Damn. Yeah, Pink's Taco. Sunset Strip.
Pink's tacos.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I'd eat there every day.
Pink in the middle.
Let's go down there.
You want to go to Pink's Tacos, Eddie?
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Steve wanted to eat the tacos down at the New Fortress, but
Oh hell no. No, I'll eat anything that has pink
let's either-
taco.
Pink
let's-
Taco menu. With our uncomplicated and innovative approach, we think local choose the best farm fresh ingredients and make it all from scratch.
Wow.
Yeah,
See?
it's all natural.
Fresh food.
Pink Taco, all naturals.
Menu.
I like that, Eddie. I like that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me smile. You know,
By tuna tacos.
tuna tacos. Yeah, I eat
Taco
that too.
tuna.
Okay,
Taco tuna.
Let me see. Hey, do you guys know what a chastity penis cage is?
No.
Well, that's funny that you shouldn't, because I do. And I'm going to tell you what it is. Let's see here.
Steve was going to get the OG Pink.
The OG pink. There you go.
Yeah. Shredded chicken, jack cheese, romaine, avocado, habanero, pickled onions, avocado salsa, fried in pink corn tortillas.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my God, I'd eat that up all day.
Or you want the Baja?
You know what? I might go in there and take one of everything just to try it out and see which taco I like best.
They got sweet potato taco, fried egg tacos, fried
Sweet
lobster.
potato.
Yeah,
Do they got the throwback 80s pink taco?
with hair.
No, man, come on.
Hey, we're
I don't
plugging
know
these
hair.
guys.
What's the matter with you? Talking about tacos. This guy. Okay, Eddie, you never wore a chastity penis cage?
No,
You don't know what that is, huh?
I don't.
Okay, chastity cages are not super mainstream sex toys, but they are pretty common in the BDSM community. They largely do what they promise. Lock your penis in a cage to prevent you masturbating, having sex, or even getting a full erection. Chastity
That does
cages
kinda
are
hurt.
designed to be locked on your junk.
Keep it under wraps.
So maybe that's what Eddie used to wear. He said he never masturbated his whole career. Were you wearing one of those metal cages?
No,
He's got one on right now.
Oh no.
they keep it locked up.
all
Only
rusted.
only his girlfriend has the key.
She
Keep it
lost
locked
it.
up.
No, his wife kept it in the divorce, and he
Oh.
hasn't come out in years.
Like a penis.
And he lost the chastity penis cage in the
The
divorce.
penis jail.
No, he lost the key, right?
Yeah.
And what happened if you were you were married and you were wearing one and that's you guys had a bad argument and she took it? Can you imagine having to go into a locksmith and telling him you need that off?
Get a hacksaw.
Oh my God. You try to hacksaw that off?
Yeah, get a blowtorch.
Oh, gee.
Like the old movies, the old
Eddie.
hacksaw.
It's a metal cage around your whole penis. How you gonna saw that off? You gonna chance it?
Well, better go into the locksmith
Would would you try to saw it off? Go to a locksmith or go to the hospital?
with some C4 on that sucker.
That's it.
Yeah, you gotta blow it up. Yeah, you blow up your own
You know,
penis.
well, what is the thing? You cut off your nose to spite your face.
Oh. Eddie, you that now that's a life changer right there overnight.
Oh yeah, that would be, huh?
You're willing to risk it all, huh?
I don't know.
So
No.
seriously, how would you? What would you do? Would you go to the hospital? Let's say you were in a bad breakup. Let's say that's something you would do in your relationship, and just say she did that because she knew you guys were going to split up, and she was just being kind of funny and kinky and sexy one day. She's all, hey, you know what? Let's try to make it work out, and I got some new toys for us. And she locks you up in the penis area. And then she says, you know what, fuck you, and she leaves.
So I'm
What do
going
you
to the
do?
bathroom and she doesn't come back.
I'll go get a key made.
How are you gonna get a key made? You gotta take your dick in there.
I hate to be that locksmith going down there.
Could you imagine going to the locksmith and it's a big old dude with a beard, and Eddie has to pull his penis out, and it's all little because it's in a little steel cage. Oh, and the guy's got to hold Eddie's balls and try to get it up on the mantle so he can.
Unbelievable.
He has to pick the lock.
He's got.
He's trying to pick the lock. He gets a pee hole instead.
Oh no! Oh, Eddie X, and then he said, "Hold on here. I'll give you what's that shot you got to get when you step on a nail?"
Yeah, tetanus shot.
Tetanus.
Yeah, he's all. Don't worry, I got everything here. He fucking tells Eddie to bend over and gives him a tetanus shot. Right. In the ass.
I got one when I had my head accident. A tetanus shot.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, Eddie, don't ever do those. I would never do that. I don't care how much you love somebody.
Yeah.
You never know.
Don't let them put anything on you that doesn't belong there.
I'll show you guys a picture, but I know you don't want to see it.
That would could you so you can't get excited in that, and if you can you and it just hurts.
Yeah, you're gonna press right into metal.
So is it gonna like bulge out and like the meat's gonna come out of the little cage?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can actually get an erection?
I
Because
don't
it
think
says
you want to try because it's gonna just press in there. It's not.
Oh, it says getting a full erection. So you can get a semi.
There's room to grow, but eventually you're gonna hit the limit. Okay, your dick's not like the T1000 Terminator that can go through bars.
Oh, see, Eddie, you get all puffy, and then
You
it's gonna hurt.
You get a semi chubby.
You get a semi, and then it's gonna start turning purple.
I want to show a picture, but we'll get kicked off YouTube.
Is this a good time to play Brown Sugar?
Why I show the picture?
Yeah, we're gonna fuck up this whole show. We'll play Brown Sugar and then show the.
Send it to Steve.
What do you send it to me for?
I'll send it to both of you. I
Send
put
it
it
to
on
Eddie.
you know what? I put it on the group me, but then Melissa will have to see it.
Oh, she probably say, I know what those look like. I used them on guy before.
Oh yeah, my boyfriend has one right now.
Yeah, he's at work, and I can lock that shit up.
Hey, she thought, is that a picture of my boyfriend?
So hey, that's the one I bought. How'd you guys get it? Was he a guest on your show today? Was he a guest on the show?
Oh boy.
My gosh. I don't know. I'll tell you what, Eddie, if I order one on Amazon, will you try it?
No,
I mean, Alberta won't put it on. You can put it on yourself.
I won't put it on. No.
You could keep the key.
What if something happens? What if something goes wrong?
What's going to go wrong?
You never know.
You got the key.
You got the key.
No, I would not try it.
Just do it and then go walk around town for like all day.
Well, yeah.
See what
Go make out with your girlfriend and see if it works.
Oh my gosh. Let me see
His girlfriend
here.
takes off his pants.
Unbelievable.
She's like, what is this?
And
Eddie
then
gets all
finally-
nervous trying to get the key and it falls down on the ground and goes through a crack in the drain.
He goes down into the sewer.
Oh man.
They're in a rainstorm, so it got washed away down in the ocean.
Oh my gosh. That is too much. Does anybody know what a poof is?
You?
Anybody know what a poof is?
No.
I guess it's like a cylinder looking ottoman. That can anybody picture that? Alberto, why don't you Google it? And I think you'll know what it is. It's actually it's a cylinder looking ottoman type. You can it looks like a piece of furniture, and you can flip the top open, and you can put stuff in there. I don't know. It's a
Like
piece
storage?
of furniture type thing. You know what an ottoman is, right?
Yeah.
Put it in front of one of your couches or chairs, and you put your
Mhm.
feet up on it. Well, I'm sure
Mhm.
there's some ottomans that you can open up and you can put stuff in there, like a piano
Yeah.
bench kind of.
Like a storage thing?
Yes. Well, a poof it's a cylinder looking thing like an ottoman, but it looks like a cylinder tube,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks like a piece of furniture. And I heard this story from somebody sent a message saying that because she knows some of the there you go. It just looks like a cylinder thing and the top opens. And she sent a message saying, yeah, I was looking through there, I hadn't been in there a long time, and I found a pair of leggings and undies in it together.
Mm-hmm.
What? So now I'm one of those fans, a poof fan now. Because women can accidentally leave their panties and leggings together in there for a few days.
Steve's gonna be heading out to every thrift store he can find looking for used poofs.
Yeah, so I'm just going to look through all the poofs, and when I see something that a woman has left her underwear and leggings in there, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy the whole poof. I think that is... Eddie, why does stuff like that excite me?
I don't know.
When I got a message like that, I was so happy the whole day.
A poof.
Yeah, it's what it's called, right, Alberto? It's called a poof.
Yeah.
Okay, see,
one of many names, but it's called a poof.
David said he's looking for one.
You're looking for a poof?
That's what he says.
Well, I hope you're not going to put your underwear in there because I don't want no part of that. Actually, what I'm looking for my studio, a poof. Well, I'm looking for a poof for other reasons, for like the grab bag prize. Oh my gosh! Let me see here. Female and male dominant names, Eddie. If you were into that kind of what do you call it? BDS. What is it? BDSM.
Uh-huh.
What would you want your girl's dominant name to be? Remember, she's the dominant one, so you would be the submissive.
Vixen.
Vixen. Let me see if that's on the list, because I have a list here, Eddie.
Oh, you have a list.
Yes, the top 18 and the number 8. I'll say the number 18 right off the bat, and then I'll give you the number. Number 18 is bitch. Female dominant names. Below are some common dominant female names and titles that you can use in your relationship or scenes. I'll read a few. Mistress, Malinka, lady, goddess, queen, mommy.
Mommy.
Yeah, countess, princess, ma'am, madame, governess, headmistress, miss, and bitch.
Miss?
It says, well, there's
Miss?
one that's MISS,
Uh-huh.
and then there's one that's MS.
Oh, okay. If she's a feminist, you go with the MS.
And there's one that's called Matrice. It's MAITRESSE. I don't even know how to say that. Domine, countess. Okay, here's where Eddie. If Eddie would happen to be the male dominant,
Those are
Eddie.
dominating female names?
Yeah, those are females.
Oh, wow.
Okay, here's the male dominant names that Eddie. Here's 11 that you can pick. That you, if you were in that kind of relationship and you were the dom,
Mm-hmm.
here's the names that you can pick. Okay, King, Lord, Dom, Count, Prince, Headmaster, Mister, Dominus, Daddy, and Sir. What's the one you would like to have for your new relationship play?
Daddy.
That crazy guy. Let me see here. Okay, well, unless Eddie wants to be the submissive,
Who's
does
your
that mean
daddy?
he's like the girl, Alberto? He's like the one that's being beat upon?
Not just a girl. I mean, it's you're the submissive one.
Okay, so if you wanted to be the submissive one, you could be baby boy. You could be
That's not like Eddie.
you could be why they got stud on here? Stud? Then they got boy, like BOI. Is that boy?
That's boy.
And then sissy. Which one would you like, Eddie?
Baby boy.
You want to be a baby boy? Okay. Now the girl submissives is Miss, Little Girl, Baby Girl, Princess, Damsel, Girly, Pearl, Missy, Miss, and Good Girl.
Good girl.
So if anybody's out there that wants to get in that type of relationships, there's some names for you to pick. And if you do go through with it and pick names, send us a message and some video and photos, and we'll check them out and see how you do. Eddie, please don't send yours in. We don't want to
No,
see
I
you,
won't. Don't worry.
Please.
Eddie, baby boy.
I don't want to see no baby boys. I see that come through the email. I'm gonna no, I'm not opening it.
Baby boy Eddie.
Baby boy. That's what you wanted to be called, Eddie?
I used to work with the lady who used to call me Eddie boy.
She's probably the same. I would like to be called Big Papa.
You?
Big Queen. No, I'm reading David.
Oh.
David's Bertha would be a dominant name.
Bertha. Big Bertha.
Big Bertha? Oh my gosh. Let me see
Beulah.
here. Yeah,
Beulah.
you know how I was talking about the Pouf and everything. I actually had a dream that
Beulah Ballbreaker, huh?
I'm not into that BDSM stuff, Eddie. I'm just not into that stuff.
Neither am I.
Well, you sure picked your name real fast, baby boy. You didn't say nothing like, "Hey, Steve, I'm not into that."
I'm
You
not
picked a
into
name
that.
right off the bat. I thought he was going to say, "I want to be called Batman" or something. That's what I thought he was going to say.
Thor.
Only I could pick up my hammer.
And then he is the only one.
Yeah, you're the only
Unbelievable.
one. You're the only one in that kind of relationship that's doing anything.
Right?
You're playing with your own hammer. Oh my gosh!
I thought Eddie was ready to leave her.
Oh no.
Yeah, the Pouf thing I brought up because I had a dream the other day, and I hadn't had a dream in a long time.
Oh boy.
And no, this is for real. I had a dream that I don't know if it was a Pouf, but it was this cylinder thing, and it didn't look like a piece of furniture. I thought maybe it was a laundry bag or something. And this woman was pulling out her dirty underwear and just giving them to me. Just out of the blue. I don't know how the dream came upon, but I was sitting there and she's here you go. She must have known I liked that stuff. So she just was pulling them out and going, here you go.
It's your
Here you-
dream, okay? She didn't know nothing. She's not even real.
Well, I know. I'm just saying that's where the Pouf came into play. That's why we were talking about it. I just thought it was a beautiful dream. I wish we could go back to our dream. Why can't we go back to our dreams that we have that we like? Why can't we do that? Who says that we can't do that?
Just do like that Inception thing. Just live in your dreams.
Is it Socrates?
Maybe you'll when you go back to sleep you'll fall right back into it.
Eddie, I tried to. I woke up and then it was time to get up and I didn't want to get up. I tried to go back to sleep and I didn't go back. What can I do?
Think about it.
I have been thinking. I actually got tissue and thought about it after. I mean, how much more do you want me to think about it?
Nothing happened.
Well, yeah, I had a climax, had an orgasm, but I mean, I wanted to go back to the dream because it was so nice.
Mm-hmm. Keep on wishing. Keep on
Eddie,
wishing.
why don't you guys have dreams like that? Don't you have dreams?
I have dreams, but not like that.
Okay, well, tell me your last dream that you had, if you don't mind sharing your dream, because I got to see why are my dreams so different from yours.
Last night,
Eddie's dream, he was getting beat up by a woman. And she was calling him baby boy.
no,
He had the dream how he came to get the name Baby Boy.
I had a dream that someone was chasing me with a gun, a shotgun.
Oh boy,
That's the dreams you have.
That's what I had. That's the dream I had last night.
that was your ex-wife's dad. Okay,
Who was carrying the gun?
after you got her knocked up.
I don't know. It was like we were like in a camp or something, like
Was
a
it
summer
Yosemite
camp.
Sam?
Eddie's just telling us the plot of a Friday the 13th.
We were like a summer camp or some kind of camp and
Camp
Crystal.
Crystal Lake.
yeah.
Oh,
Eddie was messing around with the girl while Jason drowned.
oh man, Eddie was actually doing his first finger bang when Jason was drowning.
Eddie was with the girl and she was locking his dick in the cage.
Oh no,
Jason drowned.
that was a bad movie. That's why it never made it to theaters.
That was the original script. There had to be some rewrites.
Unbelievable.
They rejected that one. Do you guys ever wish that some of your wet dreams were realities? I just wish that panty one was. I'll take that one. You know what? I don't the wet ones because I already got wet. I already had it. I already did it. So I don't need to. If you have a wet dream and you actually finish, you've already done it. So there's no need to do no more. Right? You're done. Why do you have to? You don't have to go back. You've already accomplished whatever you were doing. Now, what's really
It's a dream
hurtful,
come true, right?
It's hurtful is you're doing it, and right before you're gonna finish, you wake up.
We wake up.
Now that's torture. That's not good.
That's
Now
not
you
good.
and you can't go back to the dream to finish.
You need a fluffer, huh?
A fluffer.
Keep going.
Oh my goodness, too much. So everybody make sure you go to naturalwonders.com and type in the M25 Show and the promo code and get 25% off.
Mm-hmm.
Natural Wonders is spelled NATURALWUNDERZ. Yes, that's it.
That's it.
And do some shopping on there. They got some all natural products, beauty products, and for men and women. And be sure to go to dogsbydebin.com. And if you can donate anything to help the rescue place, anything helps. If you're on Facebook, go to Dogs by Debin. You can check it out and see what they're all about. I feel like I'm about to lose my voice, and I don't know why. Something's wrong. I feel it. What's wrong, Alberto?
Nothing.
I really gave it all my all today. Guys, I want to tell you, people listen, I gave it my all today. I gave you all my voice that I had.
That was it.
Oh,
Laryngitis. Be good
Guys,
for next.
well, it's like a football injury. He'll be out for the rest of the year.
No, just a
Rest
week.
of the year.
Just a week.
That's it for the M25 show. We'll see you in 2022.
He's on the.
Oh, wait
he's
a
on,
minute. Yeah, the rest of the year's not that long. I made it sound like it was a whole year.
He's on the IR till next week.
I
No,
just want you to know I gave everything I had today, guys. Everything.
No, we go by the M25 show year, so all the way to July.
Oh, Lord. Eddie's dream was him being dominated by what he thought was a girl, but was a big tranny. Oh, man. Eddie, would you ever do something like that?
Nope, I don't have dreams
What
like
if
that.
she was beautiful woman, but she just had a penis?
Nope.
No, she had like both. She had the penis and the vagina. There's some like that, right, Alberto? Is that what a tranny is?
Yeah,
Aren't there names for that?
well, that's what it used to be.
Transvestite?
No,
Yeah,
that's just a redress.
Okay, what is Oh, hermaphrodite, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, they actually are like a woman and they're like
They have
beautiful,
both parts.
right? And they have both parts, but yeah, they got a wiener.
No, thank you.
You couldn't. What if you just covered it with your hand?
No, thank you.
Oh, what if you put a cage on it?
No, thank you.
it
Nothing?
won't hurt you if you cage it up.
Yeah,
No,
it
thank
won't
you.
grow if you cage it.
Nope.
You couldn't do it.
Mm-mm.
What if it looked like
Maybe,
Jessica Alba?
maybe that's why those cages were made.
Oh, for the hermaphrodites? Come on. Eddie, there was no way.
Nope.
Oh, man. Imagine what if you dated somebody and you started to fall in love with her, right?
I'd
And she
fall
saw, you know
out.
what? I'm not going to have sex with you until I
Damn,
know
Eddie.
you're the right guy.
I'd fall out of love.
Not until the wedding night.
What if she says, I don't want to have sex with you until our wedding night?
No sexy time.
And Eddie thought I made that mistake once,
Yeah,
but he falls again.
I
So
think
Eddie-
something's up.
Eddie dates her for 3 years, and then they finally get married, and Eddie's ready to have some naughty sex, and then she gets excited too, and they're both excited in the bed. What do you do? You walk out, or do you say, "Hey, we got to figure this out"?
Eddie hopes another hotel maid comes in.
No, no consummation.
What would you do? Would you end it, or would you hide it?
Eddie would get it annulled.
Get an annulment.
Would you really?
Yeah.
3 years and you fell in love though.
No. I have no. I think no sex for 3 years. Something you think something's up.
What if she said, "I just not until I get married"? Say it's a year or something, and you just say, "Hey, I want to marry you. I'm in love with you, and I want to have sex. I'll rush the marriage."
You froze.
Did I?
Yeah.
You're fine.
Hey, Eddie, get out of here.
Eddie's trying to get out of it.
No, I wouldn't.
Eddie.
No,
So,
because
okay, just say
if you're in a
what would you
relation,
do? What would you do
'cause
if it
you-
happened?
if you're dating somebody, you're bound to feel and get touchy. So you
Well, they hide. What if she hid it? You know, she had it like bandaged
tucked it.
down.
no.
Okay, let's just say, just for show's sake, it happened, and you got married. Just say there's women out there that won't have sex until they get married.
Annulment.
Let's say it happened, and then you go to the bed on the wedding night, and you're gonna make babies, and you find out there's a weenie in there. Do you just say,
Annulment.
"Hey, I gotta get up and I gotta go"?
Yeah, you get an annulment.
Eddie puts on the tuxedo back on, and out he goes.
He goes back to the Elvis Chapel and says, "Hey, you need to fix this right away." Eddie, I gotta know how you feel. That's all.
I was being bamboozled.
Yeah, that's being bamboozled, all right. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, it's time to go, guys. We'd like to thank Debin for coming on. Thank you for coming on, Debin. I hope you don't wait another 5 years. And make sure to help with donations or anything you can send to them to help care for these animals. And because there's a lot of them out there, Eddie, right, that need help and
Yep.
homes and all that. And Eddie was right. It's not cheap to take care of an animal,
Take care
especially
of an animal.
if they're
Yeah.
sick or they need that medical care. Very
Mhm.
expensive. So anything helps for them. So go to Dogs by Debin and do what you can and help them out. Alberto, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Nope.
Eddie? Hopefully Alyssa's going to come back soon.
Everybody have a great day. Have a good weekend.
There you go. Straight from Eddie's mouth. Everybody have
Get
a good
those-
day.
Get those unused gift cards to Dogs by Debin.
Yeah, you got some gift cards laying around that aren't doing nothing. Send
I have
them to
some
Dogs
I
by
have some
Debin.
in and out cards, but there's no in and outs over there, huh?
Figures Eddie would say
I think
something
they're.
like
Oh
that.
no, that's Colorado.
Eddie would say something like that.
No,
very,
it's
very
'cause it's
cruel.
true. It's 'cause it's true.
So why did you even bring it up to almost
No,
get their
I mean,
hopes up?
Eddie has gift cards to the strip club.
Oh, you got up to Hooters? Hey,
No, I
there's gift
don't.
cards for Hooters. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
there is, yes. I don't have any.
The Fortress sells those.
Do they?
I was very shocked when I saw that. I was like,
Why?
I bought them all.
But
because I
he
didn't know.
just took them. He didn't buy them.
Well, okay, the same thing. Hey, so I was shocked that a retail. Well, I guess Hooters is okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right?
It's a restaurant.
Hooters
Yeah, it's a-
legitimate.
It's a
Are they
restaurant.
gonna make them wear
It's not the pink taco.
Hey, did they? So the girls aren't gonna wear the underwears when they serve? Remember they were gonna change their bottoms to like underwear looking, going up the
Just-
crack.
Just looks like underwear. It's not underwear. Yeah, they're going to.
No, they were gonna change. You know the orange style that they've been wearing, like little short shorts.
Mhm.
Well, they wanted them to wear like panty looking things now, like G strings.
Yeah.
But they said that they didn't want to, and they,
Girls didn't want to wear them.
I don't. Yeah, you imagine all the business.
Huh?
Just from Steve.
Man, I would be the I would ask for a job there to be the laundryman.
Yeah, you put them out of business with all the missing bottoms.
They think the girls were, because they didn't want to wear them, were destroying them, but they'd be in a bag at my house. A Hooters scrap bag.
They'd have to treat that laundry room like a Vegas in the casino, the money counting room. They got cameras everywhere.
That's right.
Otherwise, otherwise, Steve would bankrupt the company.
I'll be walking out with briefcases and everything.
It'd be like, what was the casino?
Yeah. Everybody gets a cut, but nobody get a cut for me. Not with that. You get a T-shirt or something. A tank top.
Steve will take the underwear instead of the tip
money. They'll be looking, how much money is gone? Nope, every penny's here, but all the underwear are gone. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Everybody have a good weekend, and we'll be back. Hey, that's a holiday next week. Next week, right? Is it Thursday? It's Veterans Day.
Yes.
Are we gonna do a show on Thursday?
You have to for the veterans.
Okay, well, we're gonna have a Veterans Day show on Thursday for the veterans.
I'm considered a veteran in my profession.
Not that kind of veteran, Eddie.
That kind of veteran. That Eddie. I'm surprised Eddie didn't say he was a veterano. Or how do you say that? A veterano.
Eddie's a veteran of the Mexican army. He rode with Pancho Villa.
Oh no,
that's before my time.
Yeah, he rolled with Yosemite. They would be waiting for 3 weeks for their shorts. They would never get them. All right, so I guess we'll be back next Thursday. We'll
Thursday or Friday?
And we'll be back on schedule.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah, next week we'll be back either Thursday or Friday. But I think we'll be back on Thursday because last Thursday I had something going on last minute. I told you my kid broke his finger, so I had to change it till today. Wait a minute, what happened? Oh yeah, same yesterday. I had to go back yesterday. So you know what? No show Thursday next week. I just remembered he's got to go back again. So until he gets his finger fixed, yeah, we got to do it on Friday. Unless somebody else takes him, and if they do, I'll let you guys know right away. Cool.
Unless somebody else takes him.
He's old enough; he can go by himself.
Man, that's a long walk.
Well, teach him to drive.
No, not yet. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
He can take the Challenger.
No,
put him in an Uber, huh?
Teach him right, not like rugs.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, everybody, please don't drink and drive. It's okay to drink and get a lot of poontang. It's all good, but don't drink and drive. It's never good. Even if you make it home, just the thought of thinking the next day, I don't know how I got home, is not a good thing to think, right, Eddie?
Right.
So get an Uber, taxi, or stay wherever you're at, and just don't do it. It's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. It'll probably be on Friday, maybe on Thursday. I'll find out later today what's going to happen, and I'll let you know. I'm sorry I forgot this week, but I'll let you know ahead of time, and Alberto. And we'll see. I'll talk to Alyssa and see when she's coming back, hopefully pretty soon. And until then,
this is it.
This is it. Just like Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Let's see if I can
sometime.
find the right ending song now. I don't know why I say that all the time. Okay, guys. Take care.
You never learn.
Be safe, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right.
Memories in high school flames, some good, some bad. Can you remember their names? Light up a smoke on Pomona Street with the long hair rockers. Oh, the memories. Classic cars, big tits and bars, drinking all night like rock and roll stars.